Our adventurers are aged 7 to 12 years old. We run our adventurers program in just two of our schools in London, where your young students can attend as day pupils, or at Sidcot School in Bristol, where they can attend as both day pupils or full residential. Our first location that we started our adventurers with, and our most popular for those young students, is Sidcot School. Sidcot School is a fantastic environment for our young learners. As I mentioned with our explorers, we have an abundance of outside learning environments for the students. You can probably just about see some of our adventurers here creating a shelter. Luckily, we have more permanent facilities for them to learn outdoors in, with our outside classrooms, the yurts, which offer a fantastic combination of indoor and outdoor learning for the students. They have dedicated primary classrooms, so well equipped and well facilitated for our young learners, and they study with primary specialist teachers. We also have London, which is quite a change from Sidcot. It's a central London location, so the students there are really able to complement the academic programme with afternoon trips out into London to visit the museums, galleries, and lots of learning and play environments. The classrooms are modern, spacious, and again, well equipped for our youngest learners with everything they need to enhance their learning. So going back to Sidcot School here, as I mentioned, it's a fantastic space for our young learners. The students have cross-curricular lessons. So as with our explorers, they have a set programme, and we give them a taste of everything that students in the UK would study. I'll talk you through the subjects that includes in a moment. Our weekly themes, these are really essential for helping to give a cohesive learning opportunity for our youngest students. So you can see down the side here some of the topics that we had this last summer, and we try to link everything under the topic. So their maths lessons, their English lessons, humanities, as well as the trips and even the activities that the students are doing. And this helps them to see every opportunity as a learning opportunity, which is something we really believe in at Academic Summer. English language promotion is, of course, essential in everything we do, but especially for our younger learners, particularly those who may be at the start of their English journey, and we see incredible leaps in their language while they're focused on maybe building a bridge in technology, or reciting the poem that they've learned, or giving a weather forecasting presentation for geography. The students are working on their English skills, encouraged by their teachers and supported by their peers as well. So just as with our older students, our adventurers take an English assessment and placement test before they begin with us. So our classes are mixed English ability, as well as having a mix of nationalities and a bit of a mix of ages. So this really helps our less confident speakers to be supported by their classmates, and for those students who need pushing to that higher level of English, to do so by supporting their peers. We keep the classes small, a maximum of 12 students in a class for our adventurers. Again, this gives lots of one-to-one opportunity, and it keeps the noise level down so that they can hear themselves think. So, as I mentioned, our adventurers have a range of subjects. You might be wondering how we pack this all into 1 week, but we do, and we do lots and lots with our adventurers. We keep our lessons cross-curricular. So just as Vincent was explaining at the start when he was talking us very comprehensively through CLIL, our students are working on cross-curricular topics, and that's especially true with our adventurers. So if you visit one of our adventurers classrooms in the summer, which I would encourage you to because it's sure to put a smile on your face, you'll see students who are working perhaps creating a play, creating a very amusing script for drama. They'll be working on their grammar, working on their English and presentation skills. And the play may be about something juicy from history, perhaps about the Great Fire of London, or some other disaster, which always goes down well with our adventurers and ignites their enthusiasm, no pun intended. So these cross-curricular lessons really encourage students to see learning as holistic. It's not just one subject that perhaps they're not so confident in. There's something that they're doing in that lesson that they think, yes, I'm good at this. And it really helps to bring out their confidence. So science and mathematics. These lessons always go down well with our adventurers, especially the practical lessons where they get to put on the goggles and the lab coat and possibly see some fire in the classroom. They love watching and carrying out experiments. So we make sure they have the opportunity for that at least once a week at both of our locations. Maths, again, we keep it relevant. So perhaps if our topic is around the world, then they will be creating and following maps. We follow them closely so we don't lose anyone. Our adventurers are very well supervised at all times. The arts, very popular just with our older students. Our younger ones love the arts. We keep it practical and engaging. So lots of opportunities to be in our well-equipped art studios, in the drama theatres, in the music rooms, which luckily are well insulated to save our teachers' ears. And we find that the students, they really come alive when they're involved in the arts and unlock that creative potential. The lessons are adaptable and accessible, so whether your adventurers are fantastic Picassos or perhaps still in the finger painting stage, they'll be encouraged and supported by the teachers to work on their own personal best. Humanities. So primarily we have history and geography, subjects that most of our adventurers are familiar with, and we keep it relevant to the school that they're at. So of course, London has lots of history, and at Sidcot School, it will be focused around our areas that we're visiting on our trips at the weekends. It could be the SS Great Britain, where they'll learn about the history of transport and some of our great inventors, such as Isambard, Kingdom Brunel. We also have a real practical element to our humanities. So as you can see from this leafy picture on the right there, we have people come in and talk to the students about different ecosystems, different cultures, which is especially relevant to our students as international students joining from around the world. English, again, English, just as with our older students, is really integral to what we do at Academic Summer. Whether your students are native English speakers or very confident in their English, or at that lower A2 level perhaps, the English lessons will be tailored to what they need to learn, how they need to progress, and they will be encouraged and supported. And these students are the age group that make the greatest leaps because they're confident, they're not afraid to stand up and speak in front of the group. And it's really impressive to see how much our primary teachers get out of them and how quickly they push them on with their English skills. Technology. So we offer the range of technology at Sidcot School, including design technology, which is slightly nerve-wracking when you see the equipment that they use, but somehow everybody manages to make something fantastic and do it safely due to our excellent DT teacher that we have at Sidcot School. Um, at both of our locations, the students will experience the range of information communication technology, food technology, textiles, graphics. Um, Again, we keep it practical and theory based so that the students are learning through doing and producing something. And at Sidcot School, something that really sets our course for our adventurers apart is our English integration program with shipmates, who are the local students who um, stay on campus during the day at Sidcot School. So twice a week, our students have English integration with their new friends from the local area, taking part in lessons and activities, um, making new friends, and really practicing their English. They do some wonderful collaborative projects and some delicious ones. You can see them here, learning about how to build a fire, fire safety, and more importantly, how to roast marshmallows, which really got them all communicating. Um, and yeah, these projects are really fantastic for building those links and helping our adventurers to see what life would be like for them if they were studying come September at a school in the UK. Our trips and activity program is something that sets us apart, and it really complements and enriches the academic program that we offer. You can see here a few photographs of our adventurers in their cute yellow hats, exploring the local area and the wider UK.